Hello. Um, I've been studying Vietnamese for about 6 months now, and it's not an easy language to learn. Uh, it takes a lot of dedication. I'll say that. So today I will be teaching the Vietnamese alphabet, and I will be giving you some basic phrases in Vietnamese that I have learned. So, I will start off with the alphabet of Vietnamese, which in fact is not in characters. In ancient Vietnam, they used Chinese characters to write, but as the civilization became more advanced, they developed the Latin writing system. They adopted it into their own language, which is full of diacritics on top of their vowels. This Vietnamese is a tonal language which consists of 6 tones. A tonal language is a language that the pitch in which you say something matters and changes the meaning of the word. Chinese is a tonal language consisting of 4 tones, which are ma, 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 ma. Thai is a tonal language consisting of 5 tones. Vietnamese consists of 6 tones, making it the most tonal Asian language. So, that being said, Vietnamese, what it doesn't make up for in the complexity of the characters, it makes up for in the difficulty of the spoken language. So, I will now begin the Vietnamese alphabet, which begins with A. It's like A. A. Not pronounced A, it's pronounced A. Then you have the next letter, which is A. Now, A is more like, it sounds more like a question. So you can say, it's like A, but just like A. So just raising your voice. It's like A. Now you have another A with a different diacritic on top, which makes it sound like So it's like a question between an A and a U. Then you have B. Then you have G. It's not K, it's G. So the K sound is not really aspirated. It's G. Then you have Y. Now, people get confused with D. Y is the sound that D makes in Vietnamese. Y. Y. Then now you have D. D. The only time that D makes a D sound is when you have a, a horizontal line going through the vertical line. It almost makes it look like a cross. So it's not duh when it doesn't have the line. It's yeah. When it has the line, it's duh. Now you have eh. It's not eh. It's not eh. It's eh. Say it after me. Eh. It's more of like an e a. Eh. 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 Then you have eh. It's closer to a than it is to e. So a. Then you have g, g. Then you have hak, hak, H-A-K. Hak. It's pronounced as, the sound it makes is h, but the name of the letter is hak. Then you have e. I makes the e sound. E. Then you have ka, which is k. Ka. Then you have l, which is l, l. Then you have m, which is m. Then you have N, which is N. Then you have O, which is pronounced like ah, ah, ah. It's more of like an AWE. It's like like It's it sounds nasally. It's like you're saying aw with like ah. So it's like ah. Then you have O with another diacritic on top. O, O. Then you have with another diacritic. It's like Then you have pa, pa, which is the P. Then you have Q, qui, qui, which is pronounced more of like a KWI sound. Qui, the sound it makes is k, but the name of the letter is qui, qui. Then you have the. Now this will be the hardest one for native English speakers to pronounce. Je, je. It takes time to be able to pronounce that. Je. It's like it's more of like a sh. It's more of like a sh sound, like sh, but without your tongue. So it's like without your tongue hitting the roof of your mouth. So it's sh. It's like ja, 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 ja. If you don't get it at first, it's fine. It takes a while for English speakers to be able to pronounce a sound that they're not used to pronouncing, especially when you have a name of a letter that's pronounced like this. So say it. Ja, ja, ja. The next letter is sh, which is the S. Sh. The next letter is the, not t, not t. The, the. The T sound is not, once again, like ka is not aspirated. The. Then you have u. U is u. U. Now you have with another diacritic. And then you have the, which is the V. The. Then you have sa, which is X. Sa. Now you have e caret. E caret. E caret, which is Y. E caret. E caret. It's almost like you're saying carrot. E caret. So, repeat after me the Vietnamese alphabet, starting with, once again, A. Repeat after me. Let's 3, 2, 1, 0. A. A. B. G. Y. D. E. E. G. H. I. K. L. M. N. A. O. E. B. Quy. J. Sh. T. U. Ư. V. S. E. Cajet. E. Cajet. All right. So now that I've taught you the alphabet in Vietnamese, I'll teach you some phrases now. To say hello in Vietnamese, you say Xin chào, Xin chào, Xin chào. To say thank you in Vietnamese, you say, okay, yes. Wow. To say thank you in Vietnamese is cảm ơn, cảm ơn, cảm ơn, cảm ơn. Now, if you wanted to say thank you very much, that's just as you do in English, adding the very much at the end. you just say cảm ơn rất nhiều. Cảm ơn rất nhiều. So thank you is cảm ơn. Thank you very much. Cảm ơn rất nhiều. If you wanted to say, let's say you wanted to say, what's your name? You say, bạn tên là gì? Bạn tên là gì? Bạn tên là gì? If you wanted to say good morning, you would say chào busan. Chào busan. If you wanted to say good night, you would say ngong ngong. Ngong ngong. Now, this by far is going to be the most difficult for any English speaker to pronounce. The initial NG sound. Ng. Whenever you have in this sound appears in Vietnamese, Laotian, Cambodian, Thai, and Cantonese. Whenever you have the initial NG sound, it's pronounced as ng, 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 not nigga, not nigga, ng, ng. So to say goodnight is ngong, and this will be even more complex for you to say because of the two initial NG sounds and then the ngong ending with NG. So all in all, you have 3 NG sounds in this one phrase. So you have ngong, 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 ngong. Now you have yes, yeah. Then you have no, Now, if you wanted to say, how are you? You would say, bạn có khỏe không? Bạn có khỏe không? Bạn có khỏe không? If you wanted to say, please, xin mời, xin mời, xin mời. If you wanted to say, you're welcome, come kachi, come kachi. If you wanted to say, my name is, tôi tên là, tôi tên là. If you wanted to say left, trái, right, phải. If you wanted to say nice to meet you, this is a long one. Rất hân hạnh được gặp bạn. Rất hân hạnh được gặp bạn. Rất hân hạnh được gặp bạn. If you wanted to say, what's your name? Bạn tên là gì? If you wanted to say 1, một, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. If you wanted to say 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10. Days of the week. Thứ hai, thứ ba, thứ tư, thứ năm, Friday, thứ sáu, thứ bảy, and Sunday. Trước nhật. There goes that initial NG sound again. Trước nhật. Thank you very much. This has been my video on Vietnamese.